Although the practice of Yoga Nidra does mean literally yogic sleep, we'll make it a point over the course of this practice not to actually fall asleep. We're going to become incredibly relaxed. And as we do, we will allow the mind to stay alert and aware, but calm. All you need to do is follow the guidance of my voice. And if you notice that you start to drift away, that's okay. Just bring yourself back to the sound of my voice and my vocal prompts. Imagine yourself right now creating a thread between your listening and my guidance. And anytime you start to fall into the realm of sleep, you can just bring yourself back to that thread. Remember, it's all as it should be. If you drift away and you don't know how far you've gone or where you've gone to, that's okay too. That's one of the promises that we make to ourselves before we start to actually practice, is that we'll do our best to not fall asleep. There's one other promise that we make to ourselves before we embark on this practice of Yoga Nidra this evening, and that is that we won't move. So let's take this time to be still consciously and intentionally. But before we do that, you might find that you have some wiggles, maybe in your hands and your feet. Maybe you want to do some rolls of your wrists. Just kind of wiggle out some energy through the body that you want to let go of before you can become completely still. So go ahead and do that now. You might also find that your posture is not exactly where you want it to be. Maybe it's something that's not quite right for you. Remember, you're going to be in this posture for about 30 minutes. So make sure it's a posture that you want to be in. And then find your stillness. In this stillness, take this time to think about all that you have to be grateful for. Let us consider the first limb of the 8 limbs of yoga, the yamas, of which there are 5. In this mindset of gratitude, let us consider the 5th yama, or Aparigraha. This translates to non-greed or non-grasping, not holding on to that which does not serve us. Consider all that you have, from the breath in your body to the physical abilities you enjoy. You can think about the luxuries you have access to, like clean water and fresh food. If you decide to, you can look at the stuff you have accumulated and what that means to you. In Aparigraha, we take and use only that which we need. Like the indigenous people who first occupied this land, we too shall take no more and no less. By doing this, we abstain from greed and thus make space in our hearts, minds, and spirits to bring peace and calm to our lives. And it is this state of being for which we can be grateful. Now returning to that soft and relaxed stillness I mentioned earlier. Once again, I want you to find your breath. Allow yourself to notice the deepest movement of the breath. Maybe allow your awareness to expand the breath and notice how the breath fills your lungs and how it feels at the tip of your nose and at the nostrils, how it feels to the nasal passage and into the throat, and your shoulders and upper back. And then let's take our attention into the muscles of the face. Notice the eyelids and allow them to start to feel quite heavy. So heavy that if you tried to move them open, it would really take some effort. And then allow all the muscles of the face to become incredibly soft and relaxed. Allow the face to be expressionless. The wrinkles of the forehead melt. Your eyebrows melt on either side of your face, almost like they might slide right off of your head. The corners of the mouth release and relax. The corners of the jaw rest and relax. And so follows the tongue. You may notice throughout the practice that when the mind is moving, the tongue makes tiny micro movements. So one way to access stillness of the mind is by relaxing the tongue. You should start to notice that the body is beginning to feel quite heavy and relaxed. You can let the head be heavy and let the shoulders rest and relax. And let the arms be heavy and limp. And you can really let go of the belly. We spend so much energy holding the belly in certain ways, or breathing in a certain way, controlling it in some way. Whether it's more shallow or more deep, whether it's tighter or looser, whatever it is, see if you can just let it be. Let the legs become very heavy and limp as well. And gently scan the whole physical body and make sure that the physical body is becoming more and more relaxed. Then let's take the awareness back to the breath once you finish scanning the body. And just notice the breath. Now take your attention to the space just behind the closed eyes, that featureless void that lays beyond the closed eyes. This space is called Chittakash. Allow yourself to really travel into this space as if you were looking out beyond the horizon. See how far into the void you can gaze. And then begin to imagine the space of nothingness is actually wrapping around your entire physical body. And you can completely release any tension into it. As you gaze off and begin to relax into the space of Chittakash, take a moment here to consider any intention or sacred vow you might want to focus on during this practice. This is called Sankalpa. This is a positive affirmation, and you'll say it to yourself in your mind. Think of something you want for your life, something that is important to you as it relates to gratitude. maybe, or something that is missing. And you're going to say it to yourself in the affirmative as if you already have it. It could sound something like, I am healthy. I am abundant in love. I have everything I need and more. Whatever that intention is for you, whatever you want to achieve out of this practice, you repeat it to yourself 3 times. Now from here, all there is to do is follow the guidance of my voice. I'm going to guide you through different parts of the body, and with each part of the body you will come in contact with, you'll just say to yourself, whatever part of that body is, just tell it to relax. So let's begin. Become aware of the right hand thumb. Tell the right hand thumb to relax. Nothing to do to the thumb, nothing to change about it. You don't need to move it. Just say, relax. And then become of the first finger, aware of the second finger, the third and fourth finger. Become aware of the palm of the right hand and the back of the hand. Become aware of the wrist and gently encourage the wrist to relax. Become aware of the forearm, the right elbow, the upper arm and the shoulder. Become aware of the collarbone on the right side. Become aware of the right side of the rib cage, the right side of the waist, and gently encourage the right side of the waist to relax. Become aware of the right hip joint, the right buttocks, the right quadricep, and the right hamstring. Become aware of the right knee, the right shin, calf, ankle, the heel of the right foot, the ball of that foot, the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and pinky toe. And allow the whole right foot to rest and relax. The whole right leg rests and relaxes. Become aware now of the right side of the forehead, the right eyebrow, eyelid, the right eye, the space next to the right eye, the corners of the eye, the cheekbone, side of the nose, the hinge of the jaw, the side of the jaw, the right side of the mouth, right side of the teeth. Become aware of the right ear, and let that awareness extend down into the right side of the neck. Again, become aware of the right shoulder. And now allow the whole right side of the body to completely relax. Move the awareness from the crown of the head down to the sole of the right foot, through all the parts of the right side body. And just notice the state of the right side body. Take a moment here and actually notice the difference between the right side body and the left side body, if there is any. What do you notice? Now let's bring awareness to the left hand thumb. Tell the left hand thumb to rest and relax. And take your attention to the first finger, the second finger, the third and fourth finger on the left hand. And remember, there's nothing to do with that hand, nothing to change. Just notice and tell it to relax. You pay attention to the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the left wrist, and tell the left wrist to relax. Relax the left forearm, the elbow, the upper arm. Become aware of the left shoulder, the left collarbone. Become aware of the left side of the rib cage, the left side of the waist. Become aware of the left hip joint, the left side of the buttocks, the quadricep, the left hamstring, the knee, the shin, the left calf. Become aware of the left ankle, the heel of the foot, the ball of the left foot, the first toe, the second toe, the third, fourth, and little toe of the left foot. Become aware of the whole left foot and allow the left foot to simply relax. Allow the whole left leg to relax. Become aware of the left side of the forehead, the left eyebrow, the eyelid, the eye. Become aware of the space next to the left eye, the creases next to the eye. Become aware of the cheekbone, the left side of the nose, the hinge of the jaw, the left side of the jaw, the side of the mouth, the side of the teeth inside the mouth. Become aware of the left ear, and then follow your awareness down to the left side of the neck. And again, land in the left shoulder, and allow the left shoulder to release and relax. And now take a moment here to notice any difference between the left and the right side of the body. Become aware of the forehead, both eyebrows, both eyelids, the nose, the hinge of the jaw, the whole jaw, the whole mouth. Become aware of the upper and lower rows of the teeth. Become aware of the tongue. Feel the tongue relax completely. Become aware of the front of the head, the front of the neck, the top of the chest. Become aware of the belly, the front of the legs, the front of the feet. Become aware of the front of the arms and allow the whole front body to completely relax and rest. Now become aware of the back of the head. Notice the point where the back of the head meets the surface beneath you. See if you can let yourself go a little bit more into that space. Let the weight of the head go even more. Let the surface area where the head is meeting the bed or the pillow beneath you expand. Allow the weight of the head to rest and relax. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the upper back, the shoulders. Relax all the spaces where the back of the arms meet the surface beneath you. Become aware of the upper back, awareness of the middle back, and awareness of the low back and the sacrum. Allow the sacrum to rest and relax. Allow the buttocks to rest and relax. Just let it all go. Allow the backs of the legs to rest and relax. And let the whole back body now release and relax, melting into the surface below. Become aware of the whole head, both arms, both legs, the whole trunk of the body, and allow the body to relax. And wherever you are in this space of relaxation, see if you can allow yourself to drop down just one more level. And down here, just notice, without having to comment in any way, your thoughts. We'll take about 30 seconds to do nothing else but notice our thoughts. Good. Now, consciously stop noticing these thoughts and bring your attention back to the part of our being that is our most dense layer of being, back to our physical body. And once again, notice the head. Allow the head to rest and relax. Notice the arms, the legs, the trunk of the body. Now make room for yourself to be in touch with your thoughts as nothing more than thoughts every once in a while. And today I received a tweet from the Dalai Lama that says, "My dedication is to serve 7 billion human beings on this planet and the other creatures with whom we share it. If you can, help and serve others. But if you can't, at least don't harm them. In the end, you will feel no regret." And as we focus on gratitude, there's a message from Om Shwami that says, "When you are grateful, an invisible blanket of peace covers you. It makes you glow. It makes you happy, strong, warm. Gratitude puts mind at ease about everything around." I'm going to go ahead and formally close out this practice. And I welcome you to stay here a little while longer, if it feels good to you, exploring whatever state you've arrived at. So whenever you're ready to complete, you'll start to breathe a little bit deeper. You'll take a moment and remind yourself of your sankalpa, the positive affirmation you set at the top of this practice. And you'll start to bring awareness back, up, and into your body. And when you're ready, start to wake up and move around again. You'll want to give yourself some time to wiggle your hands and your feet. If your body wants to do a little bit of stretching, I encourage you to do that. If you notice the picture at the top on your screen, it's of a person with their arms outstretched. In this way, if you choose, you can reach your arms up and out to the sides. Right arm reaching to the right, left arm reaching to the left. And here we are in a receiving mode. Here you are able to receive and accept all that is, all that will be. Here you are open to the possibilities, possibilities that are endless. Here you are accepting. Here you are grateful. I'll leave the music on for just a couple of more minutes and place myself on mute so you can enjoy this moment. And remember, whatever you need to do is perfect. We'll stop the recording in just a few minutes so people who are listening to the recording can enjoy the sound as well. It's been my pleasure to practice with you. Until next time.